everyone, so as you guys might know, I was in San Francisco and LA for the past few days, so I put up videos that were like pre-recorded, but now I'm back and I'm filming again, so I'm really excited. So I was in San Francisco, and one of my favorite things to do while I'm traveling is to go to duty free. I know that sounds a little bit weird and you're like, well, duty free, there's not really much stuff for duty free, but there is. If you guys have ever been to airports, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because duty free has some of the best deals on makeup that you can find. A lot of the options they offer are for people that travel, so they bundle things up very well, and also if you're traveling internationally, you can avoid paying tax. And I picked up a couple of things that I really wanted to share with you guys, and they relate perfectly to this video because this video is about traveling beauty essentials. I travel quite often. I travel between my house, I travel between New York, I travel for competitions, I travel on vacation, I travel a lot. So I usually have a pretty huge makeup bag that I carry with me that is just full of stuff from like primer to eyeshadow palettes to foundation to blush and bronzer, and it's just big and heavy. So I was kind of looking for something that might be a little bit more compact, and I'm like, how can I avoid like using all those products separately and find everything in one? And I did. Now the thing I picked up is a palette from Dior. And this is the Dior Color Designer All-in-One Makeup Palette. And this is what it looks like in the back, and I'll actually open it and show it to you guys. I've used it a couple times and I absolutely love it. I've also always been curious about Dior products, but I thought they were a little too pricey to purchase separately. I was really happy that I could try all of their product kind of in one, and I believe this was $60, so it's a little pricey, but at the same time, like one Dior eyeshadow can cost, you know, $40 to $50. So I thought this was a great deal. So I will open it up and I'll show you what I have in here. And most of the luxury brand products come in cute little pouches like this. They're velvety and they have the initials of CD, Christian Dior. So you open it up and this is what the packaging looks like. It's gorgeous, it's very pretty, very luxurious. So they have two compartments here. Now the first compartment is kind of your basic facial essentials, and I have a little pamphlet, so I'm going to go through the products here and I'll show it to you guys. Now the first thing we have is the Anti-Cern, and this is a concealer in the color light beige. So that is the first thing you see, and I have a little plastic thing, so I'm actually not touching it with my hands, which is good. So we have a concealer right here, and it's a pretty good color, blends on my skin tone very nicely. The next thing we have is a compact, and this is their Natural Glow Powder Makeup, also in the color light beige. So this would be good if you want to just set your foundation. I know this one doesn't have a foundation, but it has pretty much everything else. So I'm like, okay, fine, I can just carry a little thing of foundation with me and I'll be fine. So they have the powder right here. The next thing we have is the Dior blush, and this is their Glowing Color Powder Blush in the touch Rose de Grage, number 830. So it's a really pretty shimmering pink, and that's what it looks like. Very lovely color. I tried it. On me, it's a little bit too light, so it almost works as a little bit of a highlight. So I could use it, I guess, as a blush or a highlight, so it would work out both ways. Then we are moving into the eyeshadows, I believe. So we have 4 eyeshadows in here, and the colors are 852, 959, 689, 836, and 501, if that means anything to you guys. The eyeshadows are made in France. So is the concealer, the powder, and the blush. I know a couple things here are made in Italy, and I will show you that to you as well. So the colors that you have here for the eyeshadows is a pretty nude color. I know it looks a little bit darker on camera, and it actually looks pretty dark to me in person, but on my skin it actually almost mimics the color of my eyelid, so it's just a touch of shimmer that you wouldn't really notice. So it's a very nude color on me. It might pop on a lighter skin tone or maybe a darker skin tone, but on me it's almost like my skin color. And then you have a light shimmering pink that you can use as an inner corner highlight, or maybe even the first like half of the lid if you want for a nice pink shimmer. You have a lovely sort of bronze gray color over here, and this one is really nice for the crease color because it's not as dark as the other one, which is almost a brownish black with shimmer as well. They're all shimmering, and this one would be good for the outer V and outer corner highlights. And then the last one you have is the white color right here, and that'll be good as a brow bone color and also an inner corner highlight. So that's the first thing you see on the palette. And now they also have the Dior famous mascara. I'm just gonna pull it out, and it comes with a great mirror so you guys can see yourself. Hello, hello. So it comes with the Dior Show Extase mascara, and this is just in the color black, I believe. And the mascara is also made in France. So this is just one of the most popular mascaras. It's a very nice formula. It's a pretty wet formula, so I know wet formulas work better on my eyelashes. I forgot what the other one is. I think it's a drier, heavier one. This works better for me, and that is what the brush looks like. It's a pretty nice mascara. I really like it, and like I said, I'm really happy that literally here I can do a full face of makeup. So then we are going to move to the bottom layer, and on the bottom layer, as you guys can see, you have a little thing that you can use for the powder and for the blush. You have a little blush brush as well right here. You have two little things that you can use for the eyeshadows, and then over here you get two eyeliners. Now the first eyeliner is a sand color. It's just a lighter brownish color that works very well for my skin tone. I don't necessarily like too much of a darker eyeliner because it's a little too harsh on my skin. So I really like that color. And here is the black that they also have. Now I have tried both of this. They both go on pretty smoothly. The only thing that I don't like is they're kind of small and they feel a little bit sharp on your skin. I wish they were a little bit fatter. Maybe, you know, give a person just one eyeliner, but make it kind of a bigger thing so you're not like poking your eye. And I believe these ones are made in Italy. Yeah, so the eyeliners are made in Italy. Everything else looks like it's made in France. So then we are moving on to the lip products. I'm going to close this up. Now I like that the little lip products are actually in this little compact right here that you can open and close, so that way all the powder stuff doesn't get onto the lip gloss and the lip balm and doesn't, like, you know, you don't have eyeshadow on your lips, which would be kind of weird. So the first thing you see is the pink, and that is the Dior very, very famous lip maximizer in the color 10 pink. Then we have the coral, and that is the volume plumping Brilliance Spectaculaire Dior Addict Ultra Gloss, and they have two colors. They have 270 and 680. If I were to guess, this was 270, this was 680 because it's darker. So this is a nice coral, and that is kind of a reddish lip, and they are both glosses. I have not tried them. I'm not a big fan of lip gloss. I like lipstick better, but I do want to give this a try, and like I said, this is perfect for traveling. You can literally have a full face of makeup in one little kit like this, and I believe this was $60. So to me, it's, you know, it's a little pricey, but it's a really good investment considering the fact that you can buy, you know, an eyeshadow palette for $50 and you just get eyeshadows. Here you get everything. So I love this. The second thing I picked up at duty free, sorry, for a second I forgot where I was. I picked up the Lancome Paris Hypnose and L'Extrême mascaras, and this is what I meant about the duty-free bundling thing. So you get both mascaras, and I think this was $45 or $50 for two. I know one of them can cost at least like $30. So you can get a pretty good deal on bundling and getting two different mascaras. So the first one I have over here is the Le Extreme mascara, and the Le Extreme is really good for lengthening, and it's in the color Noir Stretch and Black. So this is the tube. That's what it looks like. It has a funny little shape to it. And this is what the brush looks like. Now I have tried a Lancome mascara before. It was kind of a little sample, so I'm not really sure, you know, how well these work, but I thought they were a really good deal and I've always wanted to give them a try. So I picked it up. And the second one is the Hypnose mascara in the color 1 Hypnotic Noir as well. So it is a mascara that is mostly for volumizing. I don't know what the correct one is. But I will open it for you guys as well. And that is what the tube looks like. So as you can see, this one is kind of like fatter, so it's, you know, for volumizing, and the other one was like weirdly shaped, so it's like for lengthening, I guess. So I'll open it up. And this is what the brush looks like. And this one is a little bit more dense than the other one. You can definitely tell. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but you can definitely tell this one would be for really voluminous lashes because it adds a lot more product to your lashes, whereas in the other one the bristles were a little bit more sparse, so they are literally just for like lightly coating the lash instead of like clumping them up. So I'm really excited to try these. And the next thing I got today, actually I stopped by Sephora because when I was in LA and San Francisco, I did not use a lot of my foundation. It felt a little bit too heavy for my skin, and I really wanted something that would be appropriate for the summertime. Now you guys know I also use BB cream, which is fantastic. I love it. I love BB cream, but it is a little bit too heavy for my skin in the summertime. Now BB cream is actually heavier than foundation. It's thicker consistency. So I wanted something just a little bit lighter and more sheer. So I stopped by Sephora and I picked up kind of like a sample size of the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. And this is their Lightweight Flawless Coverage Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20 in the color Sand. You guys know that I don't like using SPF. I've mentioned that in several videos. I know it breaks me out, and I tried looking for a tinted moisturizer that would not have SPF. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything, so that's why I got the little sample size of this just to try it out, see how it works. It's highly possible that this one might not break me out, and I've always wanted to try Laura Mercier product. I actually don't have any. This is my first one, and I thought a tinted moisturizer would be a good way to go, so I can kind of test out the products and see if, you know, their SPF products work well on me or not. So this is what I have. And so far, and I also like it because it's small, so this is airplane appropriate. I have a couple more towels that I'll probably have in the summertime, or, you know, even not in the summertime, you can still use tinted moisturizer. And it's perfect for traveling. So, you know, I could totally just board the plane with this and my passport, and I will be set to go. Like, beauty-wise, this is really all I would need. So this is what I'm loving. I love the Dior package, and I'm really excited to try the Laura Mercier product. And the last thing, you guys saw this in my Sample Society open box video, and this is the Live and Love perfume sample that they send you from Oscar de la Renta, and I am in love with this scent. It is fantastic. It smells floral and light, and even though this is an eau de parfum, it's not strong at all. It's really light. It evaporates nicely throughout the day, and it's just a fantastic scent. So if anyone has not tried this, I highly, highly recommend it. So those are my little traveling beauty essentials slash loving to shop at duty free and kind of my recommendations. So that's it. I'm gonna film a couple more videos, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!